Hey there, guys.
Hi, we're back and we have a very special guest, the amazing Naomi Grossman.
Woo! Thank you for coming on.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, no worries.
Right, Caitlin, do you want to kick things off?
Yeah, so I know Megan's not up to date fully with American Horror Story. You're up to covered?
Yes. So,
Yeah.
spoilers.
I won't
Say
spoil.
what? You haven't watched past Coven?
I've been very busy with a nursing degree, so
Yeah, but
I
there's like,
haven't had a lot of time.
how do you even know me?
Asylum.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean,
Asylum is
I'm just
one of my
always
favorite seasons.
that's fascinating that you would. Cool. Well, you have a lot of fun in store. I'll just leave it at that.
Just
I'm looking forward to it.
brace yourself, because I'm usually a tough cookie, but
I'm braced. I'm ready. I'm ready
I
for
mean, you
this.
saw what I was like on Rowena's death on Supernatural.
Yeah.
10 times worse. I was 10 times worse.
Ooh, okay. Right.
So,
Anyway.
we know it was emotional for the fans. Was it emotional for the cast and crew to do it with you? Like,
When you say emotional, are you referring to a specific episode?
well, I can't really say which episode.
Well, yeah, because your co-host hasn't even seen.
I can plug my ears. Hang on.
I'll just say Pepper's last
Well,
episode.
no, I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
Pepper's last episode.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was obviously very emotional for me, but you have to, well, do you separate from what you're really feeling and versus what the character's feeling versus what's really going on versus what's happening in the show? I mean, that's the real question. Like, if anything, one fuels the other, right?
Yeah.
One sort of complements the other. So
In reaction.
it was great that it was in fact a goodbye, that I knew that was the end of my job, of my social circle, my time in New Orleans, there was a lot of, it was loaded.
I mean, you've seen Grey's Anatomy, haven't you, Megan?
Yes.
Because Susan Gray, Mary, she's in American Horror Story as well.
Oh, nice. Got that to look forward to.
Well, I'll just say you won't like her character very much.
Okay. Okay. Okie doke.
Who's this?
Rita, the actress that played Rita,
Rita.
Pepper's older sister.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I watched, and I don't think of her as Rita. I think of her as, Mary Winningham. But yes, of course, Pepper's sister. How could anyone forget her? She was fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant. Character, no, but you know what I mean.
She's a brilliant actress in general. She's everything she's in. She's hard to look away from. Yeah.
Yeah, so just honestly,
sorry,
you will be a sobbing mess, Megan, because I wanted to brace myself for it, and I YouTubed it. I cried myself to sleep. Honestly,
I'm a very emotional person, so it'll probably make me cry my eyes out.
Yeah,
but that's fine.
Yeah, fine. That's definitely that's next. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's fine.
So totally we saw as well on your social media now, you talked about having a ghost.
Oh, in my house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably won't rear his head today, if that's what you're after. But
is he friendly?
He doesn't come when he's called. It's sort of just although it's about to be, we're coming up on the anniversary of his death. So he died on a Christmas Eve. I won't be here, so he doesn't like that, but
is he a friendly ghost?
He's a friendly ghost. It's
Friendly.
fine. It's there's nothing sinister about it. If anything, I just enjoy sort of the the story. I always love a good story. And besides, he's seeing as he was a famous in life, it gives me sort of real estate pedigree, which I appreciate. But
nice. Yeah, I've had a couple of encounters with friendly ghosts in my time as well.
Oh, nice.
I used to work at a prison here called Sheppard Mallet Prison, and that's known for paranormal activity quite a lot. I worked for an immersive experience company. I was in the basement, so naturally there was going to be a few things going on down there. I thought it was my co-worker at first when it came in, and then when it vanished in front of my eyes, I was like, not my co-worker, right? And it was quite dark, but it was still like, oh, because I'd never seen a ghost or a spirit before. I had any paranormal experiences, so this was my first proper experience. So I was like, oh. And there was another friend in the room who was like, did you see that? And she was like, see what? And I was just like, oh. But yeah, that day was very active paranormal wise, as there was a lot of ghost orbs spotted on the CCTV cameras. There was different things that happened on that day. So I'm not sure if there was a specific significance to that day in the history of the prison, but I feel like something must have happened that day in history to make it more active. It was actually a really interesting experience, and it definitely helped me a lot, because then it was like, I did see that and it was like, okay, it's real. And yeah, it was just
that's
really
cool.
Oh gosh. At uni, because the drama department, we have our own building, and the basement, it's a low ceiling one, and I wouldn't go in there because I'm claustrophobic. It was bad enough I had to do it on the welcome tour. But in my last year, we had a show to prepare, which we didn't do anyway because of COVID. But my friend was like, she'll go in the basement. I went, no. They did. You could hear footsteps and everything. It was creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is cool though.
I mean, I've seen shadows and stuff like that when I've been to hotels, and it freaks me out a bit because I'm autistic and the smallest thing can just trigger me.
Yeah,
I mean, I shot myself watching Woman in Black.
Yeah, I've seen shadows at other abandoned buildings I worked at with my immersive company, and it was kind of like, at first I thought, is this one of my co-workers messing with me? But then I popped my head in, nobody in there, so I'm like, okay, just another friendly ghost. I'll leave you be. I'll leave you. You leave me be. I'll leave you be. I'll just go be on my business.
Don't remember in Telford, Megan, I was fast asleep and you heard something and you was like, rocking me away. Did you hear that? I'm like, what? Yeah, I heard it. I didn't. I went back to sleep.
Oops.
I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. So just a little touch on the paranormal stuff, because I know we talked about there's a friendly ghost in your house. When did you first realise that the presence was there?
Oh, well, I was told when I bought here that he had lived here. And so I kind of always hoped as much. I'm trying to think of the exact well, I don't want to tell that story because it's in my new one-woman show, and I don't want to reveal that here.
No, that's fine.
So you'll have to wait for it. But yeah, that would be the first time, and it was definitely significant. Meaning he chose just the perfect time to talk to me. So I do believe that it's not like coincidental. It's not like he's gonna be like, hey girls, he picks, like, there's a method to it, to the madness. He's he'll be around, December 24th. He'll it was a specific date is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
There was something special about that night. And did you hear that?
Yeah,
I did too. I don't know
I
what that
heard
would have
that.
been.
I actually didn't hear
Well,
it. Oh.
it's not on my end.
You didn't? I did. I heard like a squeak.
Yeah, it's not this end. It's not here.
I don't think it was
Well,
me.
you guys will have to go back
Turned on
and
its
listen.
own before
Unless he is like, hello, I'm right here. Maybe he is. Maybe he's like, it's not
Maybe.
that special. I'm
I'll be
here.
watching this with very
Calm
detail
down.
now when I edit it.
Yeah, timestamp
Yeah.
it. Listen out at this point. But no, it's
Yeah.
definitely not on my end. And I know there's
That was
definitely
weird. I don't know.
yeah, there's definitely a spirit in my house as well, and it's not my end, definitely.
I think the only spirit I have in my house is gin, vodka.
Well, I did have Bridget Marquardt, who you guys may know as the she's on that reality show, The Girls Next Door. She was one of Hugh Hefner's main girlfriends. And Peter Lawford, my friendly ghost, actually had a room at the Playboy Mansion, allegedly, where he'd take dates and whatnot. And when Bridget came over, she came with her little like ghost toolbox, etc., because she's really into that. In fact, she has a podcast herself called Ghost Magnet, which I've been on, and it's quite fun. But anyway, when Bridget came over, and of course she's stereotypical, blonde, boobs, like she's a playmate, and her machine just went off the charts. And I'm sure it's Peter. Like, I'm not exactly Peter's type. You know what I mean? I'm like brunette, flat chested. Like, what do I got for him? But, I mean, I think he knows that I love him and that I'm talking about him right now. So, I'm sure it's reciprocated, but he definitely was there for the blonde with the boobs,
Yeah, I get that. That's just so crazy, like the different experiences that we've all had, and it's just really nice as well to like share that sort of thing. Sorry. Very dry throat. I've had the heating on all day because it's been like freezing in the UK, like absolutely freezing.
I can only imagine. Where are you all exactly?
Yorkshire.
West Midlands, Birmingham area, and it's predicted to go as low as -8 Celsius this week.
Oh my God. No, I
don't
can't
know
even
how cold it'll
imagine.
I don't know how
Extreme
cold
weather
it'll be
warning.
this week in Hull, but it's flipping
Yeah.
freezing.
Yeah, we've got an extreme weather warning for the whole week. So, yeah, it's cold.
Very rare
Wow.
we'll get sun.
It'd be nice to have a bit of sun, but it's still going to be cold.
Yeah. God help us when we're in Brighton.
Oh, gosh. Oh, dearie me. Just looping back to American Horror Story for a second. I'm curious. If you had the chance to come back to American Horror Story, would you?
I mean, yes, of course. I'm an actor. I have a mortgage to pay, and
I mean,
no one wants that more than me. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Besides, it's such a great show. Like, yes.
I think they should do an afterlife, like different characters that are being killed off in the afterlife. See what they're up to in the afterlife.
That'd be good.
That would be good.
I'm not a screenwriter for now.
Or like some kind of prequel, because I know they don't always release the shows in like chronological order, so it can kind of be these episodes are here in this season are here, then there's this section of episodes for this season, so it's kind of a bit out of order. So it'd be cool to have like maybe a prequel.
Pepper was the first character as well to appear in another series.
Very good, very cool.
She's my number one.
I did absolutely love Pepper in Asylum. Asylum's my current favourite series. I will see if it gets topped as I go through.
If you ever watch them.
When I watch them.
Okay.
It's on my list.
I mean, it's been like 10 years since Asylum came out.
I mean, I used to be a big wuss. I'm still a bit of a wuss, but I wouldn't watch American Horror Story, and then I was getting told, oh, you should watch it. My sister was like, Pepper, you'll love Pepper. I love Pepper. And I went, yeah.
Yeah. Very likely.
Well, good. Listen to your sister.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I get attached to characters too easy.
Oh,
that's good. But yeah, now that my degree's out of the way, I can start catching up on all the shows that I've been meaning to watch.
I've been doing that.
Years. I can like binge it, finish it. But yes, the plan is to watch every single season. I think, is there another one coming out soon? I think so.
Yeah, there's a New York one out at the minute, I think. I need to catch up really because I need to finish American Horror Stories.
Ah, yeah. That would be good if they did another season of American Horror Stories. Then maybe a return, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think there's no end to the horror stories in life, unfortunately. So I don't see that there would be any reason to end either American Horror Story or Horror Stories.
Mm-hmm. The possibilities are endless.
They are. They sure are.
Yeah. Caitlan, any other questions?
What inspired you to get into acting and being a writer?
Well, I was my parents were really great about exposing me to culture as a young girl. We went to the theater and the ballet and the opera and the movies and the, you name it. And I just always remember looking up there on that stage, wishing I was up there instead of in the audience. So,
that's how I was like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, I think it's I mean, let's face it, it's one of the Enneagrams, right? The performer. I think it's like a type. And I'm that's me. If there's no one watching, like what's the point, So yeah, so from a really young age, I was sort of I was already a performer type, and then pretty soon I was a performer for real, and I was got involved with children's theater and I mean anything and everything in my town. I did regional commercials and what little television there was there, and from there, I went on to get my degree in theater from a good drama school, and then moved to Hollywood. So, yeah,
that's cool. Like, I'm a girl guard leader, and we're at the pantomime next weekend, so that should be fun.
I don't know what that is.
It's like theatre. It's like a production, but it's very like comedic.
And
like
Christmassy.
I'm very Christmassy.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's almost like a yearly tradition over here in the UK. It's like a tradition to go to the pantomime every year in your local theatre.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, really ever since I've been little, I get goosebumps watching. I'm like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, my goodness, well, let's face it, it started with the Greeks, but the UK has such a rich history of performance, and I mean, I remember going to the Globe and checking out the West End in London, and you have such great, the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. I mean, it's a rich culture of theater there. And not as rich where I'm from, but Denver, Colorado. But at the same time, like, when you love it, you'll find it wherever it is. So
definitely.
Yeah.
Are there any roles that you would like to do that you haven't done already?
I mean, yeah, all the roles. I'm just getting started. I would say, there's a lot of really interesting women in history that would be really cool to play. I'm thinking like Ghislaine Maxwell, the like madam for Jeffrey Epstein. She's obviously like an evil, character. I don't consider her evil, though others might. Hillary Clinton. I think she's got a story to tell. I mean, let's face it, she's had a really long, like, hard life. I mean, also she was, the first lady. So how hard could it be? But, but she's been the subject of so much, scrutiny and then to like deal with her husband's infidelities and being in the public eye, both as his companion, but also, kind of in her own right. She was a big politician here. So, I'm thinking of like women like Gilda Radner, who obviously has a comedic side, but also like so much pathos between her eating disorder and her, cancer. I think, those are the characters that really draw me, the complex characters, right? That where it's, I think that's what people are. We're not just black and white. I don't believe that anyone's just evil or just good, right? I think
there's a bit of something in everyone.
Shades of gray, yeah. And so those characters with like those tragic heroes that are, those are the characters that are most appealing to me, and they're everywhere. So yes, all of the characters.
Thank you so much for
Of
coming on.
course.
It's been great. We'll need to definitely have you on again
100%.
Of course.
when Megan's finally watched Freak Show.
Yeah, right.
So in like
Just doing like
5
Frasier or
years?
something, right?
So in like 5 years.
Well, yeah, it took her 10 years to watch the 2 seasons. So it'll be another 10 before she watches the next 2.
I wasn't old enough to watch it at first, and then I had to kind of slowly catch up with it.
Neither was I, but it wouldn't have stopped my parents from letting me watch it.
My parents.
Who knows what we'll be watching in 10 years? In 10 years, it might be all, I don't even know. We might be watching like holograms of each other or something. I don't know.
Red Dwarf style.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know.
Never know.
Oh.
It'll be like Rocky Horror Picture Show where you like beam each other into each other's homes, and
we love Rocky Horror.
We love.
Oh really? Okay, yeah, me too.
I'm good friends with Patricia Quinn, who played the original Magenta.
She's my friend.
She's mine too.
How? Well, she's kind of like everyone's friend.
Oh yeah, she's brilliant.
Not to belittle your friendship with her.
Oh yeah, no.
But I will say this, and I don't know if I have time for the story, but when I called her once when I was in London, and we were probably on the phone for a good 25 minutes, and we were making plans. We were going to I was going to actually come to her house. Like, she told me what subway stop, to get off on, and, meet at that park, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden she stopped and she went, "Who is this?" And I was like, "It's Naomi. It's Naomi Grossman, the actress. We met in London, Ontario, Canada at the Comic-Con." And she went, "Oh, I thought you were a fan." And I was like, "Oh my God, you're making plans with your fans? You're like bringing them to your home?" Like, no. So I don't know. It sounds like, I imagine you're both a friend and a fan, because who couldn't be a fan of Patricia Quinn?
I met her in 2016 along with Miriam Margolyes, another brilliant actress, and I just stayed in touch with them both. Like,
yeah, she's fabulous. She's fabulous. But yeah, I remember my friend that I was staying with in the time is like, "Oh my God, she's lost her mind." Like,
everyone's like that with her.
She doesn't even know who she's talking to.
But no, yeah, we both love Rocky Horror, and I was lucky to see the stage show for the first time last year, and it was
cool,
incredible. And I'm already planning to get tickets for the tour next year when it comes back to
my dream role. My dream role is to be Magenta.
Is it? I'm more Columbia.
I can dance like Columbia, but my sass is Magenta.
I think I'm more Rocky. Yes.
I'd do anything just to parade around in gold underwear.
Just a gold bikini. That's all I need.
Yeah. Just the gold and the sparkle. Be fabulous. Well, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you, Naomi.
Absolutely.
So much
All
fun.
right, girls, have fun and
thank you
keep
so
watching.
I
Cop
will.
2, okay?
100%. As soon as I've seen Freak Show, I will let Caitlan know.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good
Bye-bye.
day. Bye. Aww.
Oh my God, she's the sweetest.
She's wonderful. That was amazing. I wasn't sure how it was going to go because obviously with me not seeing all of American Horror Story, I
Yeah.
wasn't sure how it was going to go. But that actually went really, really well.
Mm.
I'm still looking at my Xbox because it turned on by itself right before we started recording. And I'm still like, how did you not hear it?
I don't pay attention much. I phased out and I'm like, what am I missed?
I heard it and I was like, is that me? And then Naomi was like, did you hear that? I'm like, yeah, I heard that. Did you?
I mean, I don't think it was my bed because
You heard it.
I'd have heard it, yeah.
Like, I know the spirits in my house are not messing with me tonight. Like, everything's been okay apart from devices turning on their own. But yeah, right. Celebrity shout out.
Obviously, Naomi Grossman. Thank you again. Mwah. So I shall go with Patricia Quinn since we was already talking lovely about her.
Yes.
Our magenta.
Oh goodness gracious me! I didn't actually think of one.
You'll probably think of one. Okay.
I know I've said this person before, but considering we are meeting them again at Crossroads 6 in 3 short months.
Let me see. Oh God, I'm trying to guess. Rick Worthy.
Yes. Rick Worthy. He
Psychic as well as psycho.
He's so lovely. I've recently been joining quite a few of his Instagram lives, and every time he sees my name, he recognises it, remembers me, asks how I'm doing, asks what it's like in the UK. He cannot wait to come to Crossroads. At the minute, he is fully intending to be there, and it's actually his birthday weekend of Crossroads. The Sunday is his birthday, so we are going to have to make something special of that. But yes, my shout out goes to the wonderful Rick Worthy and the charity Buddies Healing Paws. I
shall be bringing baked treats, which no doubt won't last very long if Rick's there.
Fondant Fancies and Red Velvet for Rick.
I'll be baking stuff as well.
We will be linking all of our shout outs and Buddies Healing Paws down in our show notes if you want to check it out.
Also, if you have Ruth Connell's t-shirt, good on you. Shout out to Ruthie. I didn't give her a shout out this week. Love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
That's the Princess of Hell.
And the Empress of Hell. Signing off.
Bye. Bye.